What's up, guys? I'm Mac 10. I'm a 13-year-old DJ, producer, engineer, dancer, musician, and podcast host. Let's make some noise.
Period. Okay, I'm Sparkle. I'm a multi-threat recording artist. I'm 14 years old. I rap, sing, dance, act. I play piano, guitar. I'm an entrepreneur, a podcast host, producer, engineer, and DJ. And I'm going to pass the mic to my sis.
Hey guys, it's me, MK the Boss, back at it again. I'm a 17-year-old DJ, podcast host, and CFO at Make Waves Music. I have in high school.
Period.
And I'm a dancer too.
Period. She does everything. Clock it. So we're back with the Girls Make Beats podcast, and today we have a super, super exciting special guest. We're going to be introducing the Boston-born and Los Angeles-based singer, songwriter, and performer. She does it all. She does it all. Miss Raiche.
That was so cute.
Yes. Hi, how are you?
Oh, I'm good.
Guys,
Very good.
all of the GMB girls get to show their talent and introduce themselves like the diamonds they are. Okay, now let's let Miss Raiche introduce herself.
Yes.
Oh, you slayed that one. Slayed. Hello.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me. You guys are so iconic and incredible and young and gifted.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
Thank you
As
for
we all are here in this room. And hi, my name is Raiche.
Hi.
Period. And then if you want to go ahead and tell us a little bit more about what you do, go a little bit more in depth.
Singer, songwriter. My gosh, I don't have half as many accolades as you girls do. But
But still, you do amazing at what you do. So
You do. And you look amazing while you're doing it.
period.
Yes.
Clock it.
Oh my gosh. I was like
Awesome.
literally just showing my best friend like who you were. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm interviewing this amazing songwriter today, an artist. And he was like, who? I was like, oh, her name's Raiche. And I played him your song. He was like, okay, wait, she's actually really good. And I was like, yeah, like I
Of course.
know. Like,
Not actually.
come on.
Aw.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So you guys ready to get into the questions and what we have in store?
So ready.
All right. So who wants to start?
What is your routine before you go into the studio? Like, what is your key things you do right before you step into the studio and get your work persona going?
Oh, so like any like rituals and stuff.
Yeah.
Period.
Honestly, no rituals. I like to just flow.
Period. Okay.
Me and Jayton say when we're writing and stuff, like, let the spirit take you. And so before my studio, Jayton is Teddy, but before my studio sessions, I like to just listen to the music that I like and put my phone on shuffle and just feel inspired. And, of course, whatever mood I'm in and what I'm going through definitely has to do with that. But I really like to just take notes of melodies or, whatever leads me. And then from there, I just let it flow.
Love.
Oh my gosh,
I
that's
love
so
that.
relatable.
Go with the flow type
love
vibe.
that.
I'm here for it. Do you want to go next?
Yeah, so
Okay.
I was listening to your song earlier, Pick a Side.
Yeah.
And I really like that song because I connected to it. Like with the first few lyrics, I was like, okay. So I want to
Girl,
know. the
I have a
words.
story to tell you about that. song.
Man.
Oh, okay. Wait,
yeah,
we need a
wait.
story. We need a story
need a
before you ask the
story.
question. Because hold
So-
on.
Okay, it's not major T, but the the embodiment of that song, like telling somebody to, choose you really, and put down your standards and have boundaries, that's where it came from. And my older sister, she was always so good at that. And I was like, how do you get, she would just have men falling and just wanting to do everything for her just because she knew herself very well. And she knew her boundaries and she knew what she wanted and she knew what she didn't want. And she was always so direct about telling that to not just men, but everybody in her life, all of her relationships. And so that was kind of the inspiration for me and the story of where that came from.
Okay. Well,
Love
love
that.
that.
Okay.
Because what I had did, so I made an IG post today earlier and I had screenshotted your song. I was like, and I put it in my post. I was like,
Cute. Did you tag me?
oh my gosh, no, because I had put it on my close friends.
Okay. Well, cute.
No, I'll
but-
put it on my story though.
As long as your close friends are hearing me, I'm happy.
Yeah.
Period.
I put it on my close friends because it was like more of like a hint, you know. But
Yeah. Oh, it was one of those.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I got
Right.
you next time.
yeah, okay, I hear that. Every young lady needs that. It's
Yes,
definitely
Did you
something to.
have a question?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay,
She actually
period.
just answered it.
Oh, period. Okay,
yeah, with her
fine.
story times.
Okay, so should
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, period. So for my question, I wanted to ask you what inspired you to pursue a career in music? Because I know that on your boiler it had mentioned that you went through like a brutal breakup and that songwriting and creating music is what got you through it. But how did you really like start in music? I need the origin story, the Raiche origin story.
So I grew up in church, and my mother was a worship leader. So I would lead with her, and I had church solos, and in school, like I had solos and choir and all that.
Relatable.
So ever since I was 7 years old, I knew I wanted to sing. I remember my sister came to me, and I have 5 sisters, by the way. One of my older sisters,
Oh,
I'm the
wow.
baby. She was
Oh.
like, what do you want to be when you get older? And I was like, a singer. And she was like, no, but really, what do you want to be? And I was like, a singer. Like, I don't know, after being in church and singing so much and just feeling how it made me feel. And I remember I had like an angel solo in church, and I came down and everybody was like, oh my God. And I was like, so I don't know. From there, I was just like, oh yeah, this is it. I love
Right.
singing, I love writing. And then, I after high school, I moved to Boston. I was this is a different relationship than what you were reading, but I was in a bad relationship and I just had to get out. And my Nana was like, you need to go and leave this city. There's nothing for you. And so I left and stayed with my sister because she was going to school in Boston. And I ended up, meeting a DJ and a production company and signing within like that year. And I just followed it.
That's great. Very much like the
I
go
love
with
that
the flow
story.
type thing that you mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
Love that.
I want everything that's for me.
That's
And I don't want to force a thing.
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
Okay.
Now back to
wait.
you.
Okay, I'm excited. Okay. What was it like working on Complicated? Because I really like that song. It was just a vibe. I don't even know.
I
Like,
agree. I think it is a vibe. It's definitely a major vibe. I remember when I first heard the demo, I just was like, oh, this one's it. And I don't know. All through it's so funny looking back on all the music that I have. All through those times, I really needed those songs. Like, I really needed it through the time that I was going through. I'd just broken up with the guy that I was like, getting out of my town for. And so that was like about that. And, I don't know if you've noticed, a lot of my music is about breakup, but it's also about coming on and up into the other side, and not like sitting in it and just being miserable. And like, so I needed those just as much as like probably other people do. And so, yeah, I don't know. It was just about that, I guess. Yeah.
I love that.
That's dope.
I
And
love all of these like reasonings.
I know.
I can't.
Oh,
And
they're real.
I definitely
They
think
are.
that a big part of creating music, I mean, for me personally, I don't know if you can relate, but like making music that other people can relate to, it's definitely it brings such a great feeling. So
Yeah, I mean, I think originally, like, I make it for myself. It's what I feel like I need, and so I know that so many other people will need it to hear it as well. I think that's like my favorite part about making music and being able to influence feelings and mood and emotion.
Right.
Yeah.
So dope.
Okay, I was scrolling and trying to look for my next question because I have plenty. But so one of my questions was, so your music is known for its positive energy and messages of self-growth. What messages or themes do you hope to convey in your upcoming releases?
Oh, you're so cute. That's such a good question. So this last relationship was, really hard for me in a sense where, I didn't want to walk away from it, even though it was so bad. But when we did break up, I really wanted to find why I was attracting like negative relationships and toxic relationships. And, I came to realize that when we're younger, we are influenced by, every person that's in our life and every relationship that we have. And so love in our eyes can sometimes seem like it should be a certain way, right? And what I discovered is that I had a really, toxic way of loving, and it wasn't realistic, and it wasn't real love. And, I kind of put myself lower on the pedestal too. I really held myself at a really low standard. And, I started to think about, what I really wanted in love and what I wanted to feel and the type of love I wanted for myself. Oop, my manager's calling. And, I started just really like holding on to that. And I came to find that whatever it is that you see in your mind, in your heart, in your soul, that is what you end up attracting. And so I just set these standards for myself, and I set these, that I would accept nothing less than what I understood I deserved. And that's what this whole project is about. And there's a song called Hello Darling on there that is the story of that and how everybody can have that too. So
that's so dope. I cannot.
That almost made me cry. Not even gonna lie. I was like,
big emotional girlies in here.
Exactly.
Seriously.
But being emotional is okay. We support that.
Yes.
You need to cry. You need to let it out. But there's also a time to just
right. Yeah.
Right.
I completely agree. Okay, so for my next question, it's actually about your new and upcoming project. I was gonna ask you, what was your favorite part about creating it, and what message do you hope other people take away from it?
Well, that's the message, that everybody can find love, and they can have the love that they crave and deserve and want for themselves, in a healthy love, and be happy. Also, outside of that, it's not just love. It can be just in every relationship, and just happiness across the board of the type of life that you live. We can all have that beautiful experience. So that's the message. And it was beautiful creating that, because it was, so real and raw. And, I was going through all of those emotions while I was writing it and creating it. So it was, when I was writing Thinking of You, I was bawling my eyes out because I didn't want to think about it anymore. But Hello Darling was at the end of that. And I was just like, and I found new love. I started dating Teddy, and he's the sweetest man that I've ever literally known. And it's just, so it's been beautiful creating it.
So let me get it out.
She's prepared. She writes her questions down. I love that.
Absolutely.
So
I need that too.
What was your creative process behind your debut EP Drive, and how did it feel seeing the tracks Money Pies and Complicated resonate with fans?
So when I was creating that, I was still very young, and I didn't know myself as well as I do now. So it was a confusing experience, but it was, all the more beautiful, and an incredible lesson with, my vocals and my vocal ability and how I wanted to control them. And I kind of just let everything out in that project, and I didn't hold back in any way. And now I'm kind of like really honing in and like, what's mine is mine, and I know how to use it, and I know how I like to use it, and I know what sounds best for me. And, so that's, I don't know if that answered your question.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So I think we all want to know this. Your new release is called Thinking of You. Who are you thinking of?
Well, I'm not thinking of that.
We can't name drop up in here. No name dropping.
But that was my last relationship that I just got out of about like 2 years ago now.
Right. Oh,
yeah.
Wow. That's crazy.
You know what? Kudos to you. You know what?
I'm doing much better, girl.
Yeah.
I believe that.
Girl power.
I love you. You know you deserve.
Oh, period. I agree 1,000%. I was gonna ask, was Thinking of You a project that you were making during that time, or was it just like after that had happened?
No, it was in the middle of that happening. Like, you break up and you go through that phase of like talking to them but not talking to them, but like,
yeah, that like realization.
Yeah. So that was like through that phase of really being done and really getting over it and really just wanting to be over it. Like really, I just wanted to be over it. It was miserable. I was miserable.
That's so relatable.
Yeah.
That's so relatable. I was actually gonna ask a little bit earlier, like, what challenges have you faced, like, as an emerging artist, and how did you like overcome them?
I've faced a lot of challenges. This is, I don't want to bring it too deep, but this is a business still at the end of the day.
Right.
So those are my challenges, I guess, in a sense. That's how I'll say it. And the way to get through them is being completely authentically yourself, like you said.
Right. Oh, that's dope. Do you guys have any more questions?
Yeah.
I got a list.
I kind of feel like we should go to some funny questions.
Yes,
Oh,
let's
wait,
get to
no,
the
I have
fun.
one.
Okay,
I
wait.
have one last really, really, really exciting question.
Go ahead.
Okay,
Okay.
so you're going on tour with one of our Girls Make Beats faves, Teddy.
Yeah.
So what's are you excited about that?
I'm
What's your
so
big-
excited. I'm very excited. I think there's a lot to prove, not just because of tour, but because I'm dating him. And so I think a lot of people are like, who is this girl? Because they love him too, those are his fans. So they're, there's probably going to be some grilling out there going on, but it's going to be, I'm really excited. I love
excited
Girl,
for
I'm
you too.
excited.
I'm
for
excited.
you.
I'm excited for you so much
Yeah.
because I love tours.
I do too. Oh my
And-
God.
Real.
Yeah, it's just I love it.
Tour is fun. Tour is exciting. It's definitely not as glamorous as it sounds, but it's very fun.
Yeah, no, I hear all the ups and downs from
Oh,
other
yeah.
artists as well, so I'm sure it's very chaotic. But
Yeah.
I've been trying to figure out what to do for my birthday, and tour's right around my birthday. We
Yes.
sing that song here
Girl,
all the
like
time.
seriously, let me know if there's a city near you. Where are you guys at? And I'll put you guys on the
LA.
list.
We're in LA.
Perfect. You guys got to come.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Get the names. Let's get it going.
Yes, and I want to see you
I
perform
need some
live.
supporters. Come on, girls.
Absolutely. I will be there singing all the songs, front row. Yeah,
Exactly.
Oh yeah,
with my
in the
flashlight.
pit.
Hey, with my flashlight.
Flashlight in our
And
hands.
did.
Yep.
And did.
Oh yeah. Screaming.
Oh yes. Absolutely. Yes, that would be us
Yes.
with the sign.
With a sign.
With
yeah.
A sign. Oh my God, you guys would slay my entire life, please.
Oh, we're gonna come through
Of course.
prepared. If we're gonna come through, we're gonna come through right.
I love it.
Okay, wait. So let's get into some more
fun
questions.
Yes, ma'am.
And let's find out more about you.
All
Oh my
right.
gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Okay, so since we were on the topic of tour, I think a fun question would be like, what's your like dream place to perform and why?
I don't know if I have a dream place to perform. I know that I just want to perform all around the world. I want to like hit every country. I think that would be just beautiful. I love culture.
That's so valid. And I feel like you learn the most when you're
Oh
traveling.
yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
So you're doing what you love while traveling the world and getting to learn a bunch of other
Yeah.
cultures. Like I think that's so beautiful.
And it's so important too, like learning about different cultures. Like when I was in Puerto Rico this summer, I learned so much about the culture and like the people there. And like
even moving here to LA, actually, I feel like I've learned a lot about Mexican culture. This used to be their homeland. So
oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's so dope.
Do you
Oh
want
my gosh. I do. Okay. So this is like, do you have any pets?
I want a pet so bad. We're actually talking about getting a puppy.
Oh, okay. What kind?
I want a long-haired dachshund. They're like a mini long-haired dachshund. They're so cute.
They're so cute.
Do you know any names? Like
Their
you
little
can-
long bodies. I don't know.
They're
Maybe
so
hot dog. Probably not at all.
Hot dog or Slinky. Slinky's cute.
Maybe that's the middle
Went
name.
like Disney a little bit earlier.
Slinky?
So Slinky from Toy Story.
Oh, that's cute. That's
Dog.
definitely going to be his nickname.
Yay.
my
Okay,
God.
period. Feeling special right now.
Exactly. You came up with that. How
Oh,
do you
yeah.
feel?
Great.
One of my questions is, so when you're at home by yourself or with Teddy, what's your go-to movie?
Oh, I don't know. We like to watch everything. We watched TV shows though too, and to be honest, I don't know. His brother, he's a big movie buff, and he was just saying a bunch of movies that we should watch. I don't know what's a go-to movie. I don't know, because to be honest, we don't have that much time to even watch movies. But when we do, it's like okay, but whatever's. I don't know. Interesting. Terrible answer for a question. Yeah. There's a lot of good new movies coming out this winter.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Right. So I'm excited for those. Oh, you know what I loved, which I've watched on repeat. What's it called? It's not Inside Out. What the heck? It's with all the little emotions and this girl's. Is it Inside Out?
Yeah, Inside Out.
Oh my god, I'm obsessed. I love Inside Out.
Oh, good. Is it the first one or the second one? Like the one that came out. They're both amazing. They're both
the second one, it made me like, oh my gosh.
Did you cry?
I almost broke down and cried. Yes.
I haven't watched it yet, so I think this is a sign
it's
to
a
watch
sign.
it.
Oh, it is. Oh, it's absolutely. I think it's brilliant. I think it's brilliant for so many reasons, but it's brilliant because it's true.
Right.
And I think it's really great for young kids, like young kids, even babies, to understand that concept of what's going on inside of them. So
yeah. I think Whitney did an amazing.
I would love an adult
this
movie.
Always does a really good job with movies.
Killed.
I would love an adult movie for that. Like
that would be so interesting.
That would
cool.
That would be amazing.
Eat down. All right. So
your turn.
Okay, period. Okay, so another fun question for you would be like, what's a surprising fact about you? Any hobbies? What do you like to do outside of music?
I just started building the Lego flowers, which I love.
I love Legos.
How did I know you were gonna say Legos?
I know. I
really?
building, I was like Legos.
Wait,
Intuition, honey.
Yes.
Wait, that's actually insane because I have a Lego Stitch next to my Lego flowers.
I have Lego flowers.
My best friend, he has like a whole collection of Lego flowers because he's actually allergic to real life flowers. So the reason why he has Lego flowers is because he can't buy his mom regular flowers.
That's honestly the sweetest thing, and much more work and effort to have to give to anybody.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's so
I love the
Legos.
little orchids. Like I have them in my room.
Oh yeah.
So pretty.
Orchids, it's my favorite. It means refinement, and that's why I got it here on my neck too. Just like to refine my vocals, to refine my voice, not even just singing voice, but talking voice, and that whole chakra.
So beautiful. I love tattoos that have meaning. Like,
exactly.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like they're always the best ones too, because they always like have like some like sort of like deep meaning or like backstory.
They always should. But if you don't have tattoos, honestly, I always feel like I have to say this, because if I didn't have one little tattoo, it started with one little one, I wouldn't have gotten any more, So I really think it's gorgeous. Obviously, tattoos are gorgeous. I love tattoos, clearly. But I really think it's beautiful when, people just have no tattoos at all. I think that's so cool, too.
Yeah, I agree. And also, for the girlies who want tattoos but can't get tattoos, we're not sponsored. This is not sponsored. But I have to mention that. But there are these little
stickers.
Tattoos, and they're called ink box tattoos.
I saw that.
And they're like semi-permanent, but they look real.
Oh, yeah. I've seen them on TikTok.
Yeah, my friend got one, and it's like a big butterfly like on her arm, and it's so pretty. And I thought it was real, and she was like, "Yeah, I just went down to the pier and got a tattoo." And I was like, "She's like,
cute." Yeah, no, I love those. I actually had a couple, and I'd put them on places to see if it looked cute.
Yeah,
if I wanted it.
That's so valid. That is so valid.
Wait, okay. My question is, what's your favorite music genre? Because, like. Everyone, like sometimes people like they sing R&B, but their favorite music genre is country. So
like that actually makes sense. But I listen to everything. I'll listen to everything. I don't know. I don't have a specific favorite. It really just depends on my mood and like what I'm trying to feel.
Me too.
I really like to listen to, old music like Nat King Cole and Leslie Gore and music like that in that age, because I feel like it's good for me to warm up in that space too vocally. Like I feel comfortable singing like that. So for singing wise, like that's definitely inspiration. But
Yeah.
for the vibes, it's everything.
Oh,
Country,
absolutely.
rock, pop, R&B, soul, like
Gotta love them all.
alternative,
I
everything.
love that your music taste is so diverse because all my friends are always like, your music taste is only diverse because you DJ. And I'm like, no,
Oh,
it's
yeah, I
diverse
hate it
because
when
I
they say
appreciate
that.
Yeah,
music.
you're a DJ because you appreciate music.
Right.
Exactly.
That part. And also,
Thank you.
just the other day, I actually thrifted like an original pressing Leslie Gore vinyl. So
No, so cute. I think I
like
have like
$10.
I've got one of those. Love. Those are the
So
best.
good.
I need to get a new record player. Mine just broke actually.
Yes.
Oh my god.
All right. So, where can we go and follow you and find more of you and get to know you some more on all social media platforms? And where can we listen to your music?
Yes, you can listen to my music on all streaming platforms, and you can find me on Instagram. I'm mainly on Instagram, a little bit on TikTok. I'm really trying to get in the groove. You guys, you Gen Zs are just snatching my entire life, but you can find me on all socials as well at My Name is Raiche.
Period.
Yes.
Dope. And then
Okay, so to wrap it up, once again, I'm Mac 10, a 13-year-old DJ, producer, engineer, dancer, musician, and podcast host. What about you?
period. Okay, so I'm gonna keep it short this time since they already saw the intro. But once again, I'm Sparkle. I'm a multi-threat recording artist, producer, and DJ, and I'm passing the mic to my sis.
And I'm MK the Boss, and I'm a podcast host, DJ, bassist, and a dancer. You can find me and Mac 10 on Katsumika.
Oh yeah, and then let me do my best since I
143.
missed that.
143.
And then you can find me on all social media platforms at msmooches, which is MSMOOCHES.
And make sure to follow Girls Make Beats on all streaming platforms.
At Girls Make
And
Beats.
on Facebook too.
Oh yeah, all social media platforms. And you can check out our podcast on Spotify and YouTube at Girls Make Beats once again. And you can get more information about us at girlsmakebeats.org.
Yeah.
That's girlsmakebeats.org.
And
Yes,
if you know any
ma'am.
little girls who want to sign up and learn how to DJ or be a podcast host just like us, go to girlsmakebeats.org and sign up.
Yes, ma'am. Ages 5 to 17.
You better sign up, ladies.
Oh yeah, go sign up.
Go sign up.
This
And listen
message
to-
is approved by Raiche.
Oh yeah.
Go sign up.
And listen to Raiche.
Yes.
'Cause she's the
Go
best.
stream it. Go
She
stream
is.
Thinking of You. Clock it.
Woo!
Make beats.